Hey there! A couple people asked me to share some mock building tips. I've even done tutorials on Instagram, and so I thought, why not do the same here? I have lots of things to say, techniques to offer and pieces to use. Both legal techniques, as some people call them, and illegal ones. So even if you are from the anti-heresy gatekeeping crowd, stick around, maybe you'll see something interesting. Everything I talk about will be illustrated with examples from my mocks, but if that doesn't feel detailed enough, you can always check them out yourself on this YouTube channel, my Instagram or DeviantArt, or you can just DM me anywhere you want. All links, as always, will be in description. So, the first video will be focused solely on legal techniques. I'm using lots of ball joints, and I mean a lot. Some of my mocks like Suanco have 28 of them, and Cyan has 22 for instance. And that's probably not the limit, only time will tell how many of those I can use. Point is, get a hold of lots of ball joints. I'm talking about several hundreds, so you won't be hesitant to use them if needed. I think all my current mocks combined have like 1,000, especially if I count all the colors and not just the black ones. Use both, the newer ones with a through axle hole and the old ones without. Yes, sometimes, mostly on regular axles, the connection can be pretty weak and unstable unless you glue them, but that's for another video. And sometimes they can hold even better than the through axle hole ones. Overall, ball joints can help with custom limbs, torsos, connections, basically everything. I'm not much into custom arms and legs though, as I usually use the same frames and stick to bulking up the standard bones. However, I do use ball joints to create shaping and to close the gaps. I use them everywhere, on arms, on legs, but especially on chests and waists. Here, look at all these mocks. Now let's move on to a very connected topic, matter hand sockets. They are very useful as well, as you can attach them to ball joints and make shaping this way without a need to use small and unstable system pieces. Just look at Cyan, how many of these she has on her torso alone? I won't be explaining too much on shaping and proportions as everyone has their own goals with their mocks, but I will tell one thing. Don't be afraid to copy others' designs. Nobody owns building techniques, as this would be a deranged violation of common sense. And who cares anyway? Though sure, you better avoid fellas whose self-esteem depends on their designs being, well, their own, quote-unquote. Those people don't seem very nice, trust me. I myself copy lots of designs because I like them and want to see them in my collection. I'm here to make characters, not to engage in a competition, so any means I deem necessary fit. Unless I do enter the competition, those being mock contests, but whatever, you get the point. Anyway, next we have a general tip. Use all LEGO styles or series, I mean use Bionicle, Hero Factory, CCBS, Technic and System. They all can serve their purpose. But Biolets already use the first of this list, plus Bionicle emerged from Technic, HF emerged from Bio, and CCBS was introduced during the HF era, if I'm not mistaken. So my advice changes its form a bit. Use System in your mocks. It can help close a lot of gaps. It can add texture and feel to your mock, if you know what I mean. And well, it can also serve as a building material itself. I use it to build system heads. And recently I've built a full mock out of System, even though it's not really LEGO and design wasn't originally mine, even though I modified it quite a lot, but I digress. Or not. Anyway, look at these pictures. Some of these head designs weren't originally mine, just gotta mention this. I also use it for armor, mostly for them thighs. Here are some photos, but to be honest, virtually all my fem mocks use it. I took that idea from Dawn's mocks, but I do have many variants of system thighs. Just see for yourselves. I also use it to close small gaps and add some details. I think I have system on almost all my mocks. I pretty much can't make mocks without system at this point, and I won't, cause why not use it if it fits? Sometimes you can use it as armor, like I did with these two guys. Sometimes you can go too far and do full system torsos like I did with George. And sometimes you can use it for cool things like a skirt, which I did with Cha. In conclusion, use system, it's extremely useful, but use it wisely. And about system heads, it's a whole another level of mock making I've yet to master. But well, enough said, let's continue. What else can I tell you about? Fingers. I mean the Exoforce droid arms. You already know what people usually use them for. Usually. But they can also be used for shaping and closing the gaps. There are also some other finger-like pieces from sets I honestly don't remember anymore. They can be used in a similar way. What else? Tires. I use them constantly. I think almost, if not all my mocks have tires in them, small and average ones. The only one that has a big tire is Eliza. But for everyone else, I use tires mostly to close them gaps and to add volume. Look at the examples of average sized tires I use for torsos, for legs, for shoulders. And well, Serpent and Faceless have quite a lot of tires here and there, as you can see. But I also use small tires. Usually they cover sockets or HF bones, or just some long and thin pieces. Usually. I sometimes use them for gas mask filters. Phew, well, I think that's enough of the positive advice for today. However, I would say one last thing. If you wanna have your own style, stop doing Inika builds or basic ass CCBS bone skeletons with shells. Everyone does that, it's boring. But if you want to just make your own characters with no regards on their originality, go ahead, you don't have to be a snowflake in a realm of mock making. Do whatever suits you best and don't strive to be better than others. That idea is doomed from the beginning. Because you are the storyteller and whatever fits your setting will become your style. I guess. Not sure to be honest, but who cares anyway. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the second part where I explore the Forbidden Realms, the underworld of mock making. See ya! Yes, sometimes mostly on leg... Блять. Yes, sometimes mostly on leg... Regular, блять. How many of these she has on her torso alone? Блять, интонация говно. Так, еще раз. And sometimes you can use it for cool things like a skirt, which I did for... Oh. Чё, блять? Oh. See ya! Jesus Christ looks like me. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ looks like me. Jesus Christ.